Good afternoon, dear patients. Today we will discuss a clinical case presented in the picture. This is a plantar wart. A young man, 23 years old, came to us suffering from pain and discomfort while walking, especially when stepping directly on the growth on his foot. Upon examination, a classic wart was found. However, for a long time he did not want to go to the doctors, believing that he could be his own doctor. For a long time, first of all, he tried to remove it by cutting it off with a razor blade, and secondly, he tried to remove it with celandine. As a result, what was initially a painless growth began to hurt quite a lot, to ache, and so he was forced to see a doctor. Upon examination, a wart was indeed found. Its classic signs may not be very visible in the picture. These are small injured capillaries. However, this is related to the patient's self-treatment of the lesion. The lesion was examined and it turned out to be quite deep. Accordingly, considering that the superficial methods the patient used on their own only led to the lesion increasing in size, including in depth, it was decided to remove this wart with a laser, and as a result, it was removed under local anesthesia. And over the course of 2 weeks, gradual healing was observed. After the removal, the patient was basically able to walk with about the same level of discomfort as before the procedure. And after 2 weeks, almost complete healing of the removed wart was observed with the formation of a small scar. Naturally, the scar would have been smaller if the patient hadn't interfered on his own and, well, essentially acted as if he were an experienced doctor. Therefore, if you develop any kind of growths, especially on the foot and especially if they are quite deep, it's better not to interfere with them yourself, not to try to remove them using various methods you found on the internet, but to see a doctor for proper medical removal of such a growth.